in this video that I had forgotten to tag, but I was speaking on the topic of my daughter. Let me flip this right quick as I get ready to drive. Received a collection letter from a collection agency from a college that she never attended. This was just came this weekend. She never attended Holmes Community College, but she has a collection letter, right, from collection agency from a college she never attended. So that's why I always tell people, stay educated on the tax laws. Do you know that credit bureaus are reporting illegal, let me adjust my phone, illegal items on your credit report? There's a step-by-step process that they must, by law, and what I mean their law is the Fair Credit Reporting Act, abide by before they report anything on your credit report. And there's like 8 or 9 steps they supposed to follow, but they only follow 4 or 5, and they report these things on your credit report that's against the law. So your credit and your cash flow is power. I have a lot of topics I want to get into, but first of all, I want to thank my pastor for really endorsing me and what I do in my services. And oftentimes I miss church. Like this weekend, I tagged 3 other women, our women in like empowerment group, our sisterhood that we're forming, and we come together, and of course we have good times and we discuss emotional, maybe personal issues, but we also discuss credit and business. And their mindset is all about improving their financial situations as well. And so, and then Mr. Otha Kane, I tagged him in this video. Want to give him a big thank you this morning. He entrusted me to do some things for him concerning his credit. And I was just communicating with him Saturday morning. I said, hey, already 10 things were deleted. And we just started that Friday, right? Already 10 things in less than 24 hours. I can't and I wouldn't make this up. And it's just not, you know, Mr. Kane, this is what I do for pretty much all my clients. They see results in at least a 24 to 48 hour time period, right? And I tell people, without me challenging one thing to improve your credit, just the preliminary things that I do will automatically, right, give you at least at minimum a 30 point or more or higher increase on your credit score. And so I want to get into how a teacher their salary is maybe like $80,000 a year can cash flow more money than a person or a millionaire that has a higher income than her, right? How a teacher, for example, and I also posted my mentor, Mr. Kevin Young, in this video as well, because both of us are teachers, and I think Kevin is maybe also into administration this year, and in our school systems, and I think Kevin was with charter school. I'm with public schools, and one of the most common topics discussed in workshops and conferences around the world or worldwide is teacher pay, right? Teacher pay. And one of the common comments you might hear a teacher say is that, hey, I don't get paid enough for this, or, you know, just wishing that they were in a higher income bracket for the positiveness that we do in youth lives. And so I wanted to discuss too how a teacher may be making an $80,000 a year salary can have a better cash flow than a millionaire. Now, I'm not opposed to millionaires. I'm not against millionaires. But let's just say you have a person who makes $1 million a year and they have a very high income, right? But they have expenses for that year for about $2 million. Now, we both know that when you're a 6-figure income earner and you're a millionaire, there's a certain status because that you have to live up to. And it's a certain clientele that you have to market to in order to keep that 6-figure or millionaire status. And so you might have to drive a Mercedes. You might have to drive a Bentley, right? You might have to invest in a lot of high expense things to cater to your clientele, right? And let's say we have an $80,000 a year teacher whose expenses is at $40,000 a year, right? And this $80,000 a year teacher, because she has positive cash flow for at least 2 years, because she's $40,000. See, cash flow is measured in time. Income is measured in dollars. And so this millionaire, because he or she has $2 million of expenses and their income is at $1 million, they're working from like January to July, right? And then from August to December, they're in a negative cash flow cycle. And whereas this teacher who may be making $80,000 a year and have $40,000 expenses is traveling the world, seeing new things, paying less in taxes, not because his or her income is less, it's because they understand that businesses allows you, right, to lower your taxes and tax dollars, and allows you to lower your debt. It allows you to lower your taxes and tax dollars, and allows you to lower your debt. And so this millionaire can have a lack of financial education but a high income, whereas a teacher can have a lower income as far as money-wise, lower tax bracket, lower debts, travel the world, and have a positive cash flow for 2 years of a positive $40,000, right? And so that's what this credit and cash flow conference is all about. Me and my mentor, Mr. Kevin Young, is going to be, you need to tap into my, make sure you hit the star on Facebook, follow first, all week, following up until October the 27th. That's a Saturday. It's going to be in downtown Marriott, Jackson, Mississippi, from 10 to 3. And we're coming with a credit and cash flow conference to teach these strategies to help you improve your credit numbers as well as your cash flow numbers. Because do you know that if you have at least a 720 credit score, you are in the game, right? And a lot of my terminology is often that as a coach, because I do coach, and I'm not just sports, but I coach on finances as well, right? So if you have at least a 720 credit score, you are in the game, right? You are in the game. And I tell people all the time that if you have revolving debt, right? If you have revolving debt, that's worse than installment debt, because revolving debt, especially if you have a very low credit score, is always occurring interest at a higher and a faster rate on a daily and monthly basis, rather than an installment debt. Installment debt, at least, is kind of set, and the interest rate is not always revolving daily or on a monthly basis. So what we want to do is teach people these financial education strategies where we flip it, right? We instead of you being a victim or a predator of revolving debt and you are paying the piper those high interest rates, then we teach you how to make more money, bring more money from your paycheck. And now once you get out of debt, which is bad debt to me, my definition is anything that's not putting money in your pockets or your purse. Once you get out of debt, bad debt, we teach you now how to now flip your money where you were paying high interest rate on a daily or monthly basis, and now your money is making money, right? Your money is having babies, and you are receiving high interest rate on a daily or monthly basis. So I tag some educators in my video as well, and some Dr. Kelly, she's retired educator. Some people are approaching retirement, so I know this is a common conversation in a public school teacher. But we have two financial objectives in life, and number one is to meet our current income status, you know, to put food in our mouth, a roof over our head, clothes on our back, to live daily to take care of our financial expenses for ourselves and our loved ones. But then we have a future financial goal, right, in which we want our retirement income to also be the income that we're able to live our lifestyle where we don't have to be frugal, right? And we can travel and see the world, spend time with our loved one, our grandkids, and have enough cash flow coming in. But we also want our retirement lifestyle, or our lifestyle as we get out of or shift from our job situation to be in a situation that our money is making money, right? We want to work from the neck up, because we understand that, number one, money that makes money is taxed less. And then money, that's the rule of 72, where we want to flip from paying high creditors, high interest rate to other people, and we want to start shifting that money back to ourselves, right? And we're just not depending on a pension plan, or we're not just depending on Uncle Sam or the government. Good morning, Miss Lori. I'm going to send you a screenshot of my file today when I get to work. And good morning. So you all that's coming in, just do me a favor and hit like and hit share. So I'm very excited about this Credit and Cash Flow Conference. If you all can come to Jackson, Mississippi again, it's Saturday, October the 27th, at Jackson Marriott, downtown Jackson, Mississippi. That's 200 Mitch Street, Jackson, Mississippi, 39209. And I will have more information about that recurring this week. It's a very low interest participation fee of $10 to attend that, but I promise you it will forever change your financial future and change your life. I'm telling you, if you want to get a 720 or above credit score, we're going to be dropping jewels on how to do that. If you want to understand how businesses, the business that I'm in right now, how it allows you to lower your taxes and tax dollars, and allow you to also lower your debt, you need to come. Kevin is the cash flow specialist. He is the specialist of tax preparer. He helps you know all of your tax deductions. And I tell people, for $1.17 a day, it's a one-time fee of $47 to learn the cash flow strategies once you join into the business. One time, $47, that's less than $1.17 a day. And then on a monthly basis, to have the system and the software and the educational components and the videos, is $34 on a month. And you also have a credit restoration education program that comes with that as well. But if you have, if you're telling me, Miss Coach DeLoach, I don't have the time, right, to repair my credit. I want to learn about credit. I want to learn how it works, but I have some issues. And you know what? I want to expedite that. I want to get it done. I want to get my credit at the highest that it can be. I want to get that 720 and above credit score, and I need your services. Then just message me. Right, message me, and we will look at your credit, or I will look at your credit score, analyze it for you, because team building and credit building, cash flow building and credit building is a team sport. So hey, I'm signing off. Make sure you hit like and you hit share. That's the cost of free participation, of getting free information to help your financial future. And happy Monday money to you. I'm signing off, Miss Coach DeLoach.